All right, last thing before I get into this new Battlefield wintertime event. So over the past week, there was news that Netflix was trying to buy HBO, and I think they are. The thing is going through. They just got to get some approvals, which is crazy in general. We talked about it on the pod, so if you want to hear about it, we can. Wednesday the pod drops, we can talk about it there because I'm not talking about it here. This is a gaming show. So with Netflix buying HBO, they're not HBO, but Warner Brothers. I was about to say HBO, I meant Warner Brothers, but HBO buying Warner Brothers. HBO buying Warner, Netflix buying Warner Brothers. They also get WB Games, and WB Games is a lot. Like we talking Mortal Kombat, the DC games, motherfucking Hogwarts. Like it's a lot of games, the good and the bad. Like it's a lot. And I looked at Netflix gaming department, and it's pretty. It sucks. But the thing is that you can. With a smart TV, or if your TV is capable of it, you can Bluetooth your controller and play Netflix games like that. Or I believe you can play it on your phone or connect some controller up to your phone and do it that way. I don't know. I never did it. But if they do something like this, I'm interested in it. I'm not really big into WB games. I did like Hogwarts, and I do try the Arkham games. But a lot of the WB games have been ass. I'm not a fan of Mortal Kombat. Kill the Justice League was ass. Gotham Knights was ass. Multiverse was ass. Like, yo, I'm not. I don't. WB games is so inconsistent to me, man. I don't know, especially like dropping the ball with Rocksteady, and then they closing a lot of studios and. So maybe this Netflix sale is a good thing. Maybe it will be a good thing, and so we get more output, different output. Like, maybe it will be different. I don't know. But in this Forbes article, they are naming the upcoming WB games that are going to Netflix with the purchase. All right. So the first one that we have, I want to read it. Netflix announced a deal to purchase Warner Brothers Studios in cash and stock deal, including their debt, that values at $82 billion, 82.7, billion dollars. If that deal goes through, Netflix would own many of the most popular IPs on the planet in addition to WB Studios. One of those studios, WB Games, which was going to be a spun off of WB a while back, but never happened. Now, yes, it's a part of the Netflix deal, and it's been mentioned in the 1% of the coverage today, with everything focused on the theatrical releases of in HBO Max. That was another thing. Like, they didn't know we didn't know if Netflix was going to keep WB's theatrical releases, and they said they did. They're going to do it, so which is cool. And their own separate app, HBO Max, basically what Disney does to Hulu. So all the stuff on Hulu is on Disney Plus, but Hulu is its own app. WB Games has had its ups and downs over years, rock bottom downs like Suicide Squad, Justice League, like I said, and record hitting highs like Hogwarts Legacy. I said that too. So yeah. But I want to look at the games that Netflix might be acquiring, and it's acting so slow today. Is it the snow? Like, is it the snow that's doing this to it? Which is crazy. I don't know. Maybe my Xbox is just acting slow. Xbox is just no. It's the internet. It's the internet. The internet is just messing up. It's just acting up. Okay. All right. So yeah, here we go. So they got Internet is just bad. It's the winner, man. It's the winner. Hogwarts Legacy 2. This went into production immediately after the game became a smash hit, which was another thing because they had DLC planned for it. But the game was such a smash hit that they're going to just put it in the fucking next game, like all studios do. So it should be a massive sequel. It's hard to imagine that it will go anywhere. Potential new Arkham game. This has not been announced or confirmed, but after the failure of Rocksteady's Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, rumors are that the studio's returning to Batman after their Bread and Butter 3. Okay, that was I would like to see them do something else. I mean, we are with Arkham games. Y'all love them. Y'all love them. and I like them too. But I would like to see something else regarding Rocksteady. Like, it's you do some different heroes. They were gonna do that EA Wonder Woman game, but they canceled that in favor of keep doing live service games and like microtransactions. And EA said they want to focus on sports games and games that make them money. So we got that Wonder Woman game was canned. So we got a potential new Arkham game. Okay. Another AAA DC game. When will they learn, bro? Yo, I hope Netflix say, yo, fuck all that. Y'all niggas failed a couple times. Let's try something else with some new heroes in DC. Y'all have an abundance of heroes. You're DC. You're DC Universe. You have an abundance of heroes. But new AAA DC game. WB Games Montreal is said to be working on a live service game set in DC Universe. They already have DC Universe online. Like, I don't focus on, you could update that. You could like optimize that for the new consoles and Switch 2s and everything. But they want to focus on another AAA DC game. Okay. We, of course, remember how the live service Marvel's Avengers went for Square Enix. That's it. They didn't even write anything else on it. That's hilarious. That's hilarious to me. This internet is crazy. The next Mortal Kombat, probably. Yeah, because I heard, I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan, but I heard from the fans that they were on the fence about the latest Mortal Kombat game, and then they canceled they basically canceled the content for it because I guess the sales weren't as good as they wanted to be. Like, out the gate, they were good, but I guess they wanted the sales to be higher, and it kind of fell flat on its face. But I heard they took out some game modes that were always in there. I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan. I'm just saying what I heard. But I also hear people love it too. So, but the next Mortal Kombat game, probably. I know they're coming out with the next Mortal Kombat game. They have a movie coming. The game is coming. We don't have any details about it, but it will exist. NetherRealm Advanced says the game has been played for a long time. There's some chance that the new Injustice game. I know y'all fans of Injustice game. Yo, I haven't played Injustice either, but if it's a new Injustice game coming, I will play that. I swear I will. Not MK, but it seems to be unlikely. I think that's a lie because Mortal Kombat is a staple, and I don't think Mortal Kombat is gonna stop anytime soon. So we got a Game of Thrones game, War of Westeros, an all Game of Thrones game. Game of Thrones has yet to produce a large-scale AAA offering, and that's still true. It has upcoming releases. War of Westeros as a PC-based real-time strategy game coming out, and that may be nice. That may be cool. I did play the Telltale Walking Dead game. I played the Telltale Game of Thrones games, and the story was pretty interesting. I don't remember it too well. I just do remember Ramsay being a fucking savage in it, like he always is. But I think with Game of Thrones, I don't know. With Game of Thrones, I think a real-time strategy game will suffice. Maybe along the lines of like I think like what is those? What is that? What is that? It's like, is it Mountain Blade? Something like that in Game of Thrones would be nice. And or Kingdom Come Deliverance like Game of Thrones. That would be real nice. That would be dope. But I'm not seeing a big AAA game like a Witcher type Game of Thrones, like a character like that. That would be nice. So there's a lot of properties that you could do with Game of Thrones. They just have to execute it right. Lego games, that's another one. That is a big house. Lego Batman game is coming out. If there's a Lego game out these days, Warner Brothers owns it. Thanks to the current rights holding, here's so your kid aimed at your kid's angle. The Nemesis system, this is a big one. Me and Benny was just talking about this yesterday. Players have noted that WB has locked down the beloved Nemesis system after its appearance in Lord of the Rings games, where the players kill enemies and have them prompt and return in hierarchy. A new Wonder Woman game that was canceled using the system has been recently canceled, but who knows where this may end up. I doubt they opened up the license, of course. I'm guessing that this is not on Netflix radar whatsoever in the first place. Yeah, think that Netflix is too focused on the Nemesis system. WB was supposed to do something with it because they copyrighted it or trademarked it or whatever. So I don't understand why they haven't put it in any other games or made another Lord of the Ring game like this. That Nemesis system is a nice system. It's where you're like, it's where you kill your enemies, but somebody comes back and like get you and everything. So I don't understand why they haven't done that in a new game, but overall, that is it on that. And I agree with this article. I do agree with some of this stuff. Like, I know there's another Mortal Kombat game coming. And sure as the motherfucking sun is gonna rise, there's gonna have another Batman game. And if it's Rocksteady Arkham to where they get back in fans' good graces, maybe that may be the best thing for them. But I think they need to do something else, or focus on other heroes outside of Batman, and obviously make the game good too. Don't make it, these live service, everything is live service. That's greed is what's killing gaming. Not, it's so many goddamn games to play. I'm still playing Metroid Prime 4, and I just downloaded the Marvel beat 'em up game. It's so many games to play, but the problem is greed, bro. The problem is these corporations have this greedy system, and incorporating that into games where it's like it's harder to do things now. And I know this don't got anything to do with gaming, but Crunchyroll just got rid of they're getting rid of their free tier because Demon Slayer they got Demon Slayer coming and they got Chainsaw Man coming, so they don't want no free niggas on that shit. You are paying. I mean, there's other ways you can do it, allegedly. You can sell the 7 seasons, allegedly. You can shark fin? Yeah, you can shark fin the 7 seasons, apparently, but hey, that's neither, I don't do that. I don't condone that. I'm just saying people do that. But that free tier is gone. And of course, if they add WB games to Netflix, that's another thing. That price hike is gonna go up. They gonna shoot up. Probably another, what is AMPS at 30? So I'm thinking Netflix and HBO Max together $30, and then an additional $30 for the games. So $60 on that. Yo, we basically paying for cable, bro. I just seen last night there was a bundle deal for Hulu, Disney Plus, and HBO for like, what was it, $40? Now imagine that when Netflix come in. So you're gonna get all that for like $80, and then you throw the games in there $100. It's cable. It's cable. It's just subscription. So, man, let me get on this Battlefield before I go to work, bro. Like, for real, man. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say.